शॉकर निकालो।
अबे किलर कौन कौन है?
I don't know what you want. Let's have a bit of fun till I downfall. My love, if you feel like I do right now, don't say you're on the run to the other side. My love. You say you wanna try, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose. You say you wanna cry, but you never do. Sugar, there's a reason why we lose.
बाइंड बीटर
म्यूट
मला तिथं वाढत बोलायचं माझं माहिती हे पॉसिबल
आइस बॉक्स
ए नको नको मी चाललो
वोटिंग नहीं हो यहाँ
Ice
पे
box
वेटो का
नको.
वेटो कर लो यहाँ पे वेटो नहीं बनना नहीं होगा
अरे मग 360 लाच करू दे ना त्याला जे मला
हेवन लावा मग हा एसेंट हेवन नाही काम करा
Bind.
एक चूज कर, दोन एक साथ
स्पिरिट
का विषय कर.
स्पिरिट स्पिरिट थूक लावा थूक
स्प्लिट
अब
हा लावा थूक
ये देख
अरे,
बोला ना,
अरे,
इनके
फिर क्या गया?
हरामी हो, दिखता नहीं का अंधो. एक बराबर एमके को ले आया था मैंने.
रुको फिर लड़की चाहिए
नहीं अभी नहीं भाई, अभी चालू.
360 you can go.
अबे the game has lost connection. Please launch a client.
राइशी
इंटरनेट
रुको रुको
इंटरनेट नहीं
रुको
पे
रुको
वाला है।
दिक्कत को क्लाइंट डिस्कशन बोल रहा है हो गया
जल्दी आ।
केस कौन है बे?
अरे।
ए लैपटॉप दे. लैपटॉप दे ना.
लैपटॉप में बाजार में देखेगा.
नो अपने
रेंजर नहीं है इसी पे का है.
क्लियर है
अरे तो गेला आता वेटरन गेला यार.
त्याचा मूड नव्हता इतक्या वेळ थांबवलंय सगळ्यांना
भाई यार क्या एक ना एक का प्रॉब्लम आता ही है कुछ.
आता मला बी जाऊ
और
वाटतंय.
जल्दी से कर देने का तो
आता दाईशीला बोल की आल्यावर
कॉम्पी खेलते बोला. टुंड्रा कौन है भाई? मेरे को कोई तो ऐसी है.
बोलवा. कोणी पण बोलवा ओपन पार्टी कर सर येऊ दे. कसलं रडतंय राव हे यार.
जल्दी गाइस मेरा बूट कैंप पे ये प्रैक्टिस है
कौन बोला?
अच्छा इसके 1.46 के सब्सक्राइबर्स है एमके. इंडियन है.
हाँ
रुको
अरे
एक बंदा आ
यार,
गया
जन के लिए-
एक काम करो इसका हम लोग का टीम में डाल दो तो कोई यहाँ से स्विच कर लो एटाकार पे आ जाना एटाकार पे आ जाना
ठीक आहे मी जातो
एटाकार चले लॉर्ड एटाकार चले एटाकार अटॅक
खेळायला भारी बोलला तो इन गेम का दाखवते
कौन डिस्कॉर्ड
डिस्कॉर्ड को कहाँ दी थी
कट ऊपर जा
टॉक्सिक
ऊपर जाओ ओके
ना 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 नेट अప్పుడు ఉన్న डिस्कॉर्ड
हो गया डन
दे
प्लेट
और ये हम प्लेट चालू कर चुके हैं।
अरे चेक सालाओं के रे तो
क्यों हो रहा है?
अबे द गेम हैज लॉस्ट कनेक्शन फिर से
अरे
गाइस
क्या
ये
हो
क्या
रहा है
दिक्कत
क्या हो रहा है
तेरे अकाउंट से आप
हाँ,
इन्फिटेड
देखो।
जल्दी अभी टाइम नहीं है
गाइस प्लीज
हाँ हम लोग का इतना प्रीशियस टाइम वेस्ट कर रहे हो तुम लोग
हाँ पिक्चर्स थे ओके
फिर टाइम
एक फेसबुक से लॉगिन किया है मैंने
फटीचर टाइम
इसे सीएस के पीछे लगने का नहीं
और कुछ
विच
किधर है मेरा अकाउंट मेरा अकाउंट का पासवर्ड
मैं निकला 1 घंटे से ऐसे फुकड़ बैठा हुआ है
सेम
इतना सुरुवात है मला
चुप, तू क्या बोल रहा है
बोलवले
अच्छा मैं भी तेरे साथ बैठा अच्छा मैं काम कर रहा हूँ ना
घंटे काम करो
वही हम लोग का टाइम वेस्ट करने का काम कर रहे थे
চ্যানেলটা ফুল আছে আই থিংক 10 জনই বসে আছে
ए अच्छा
थांबवा त्याला थांबवा तो पण जाईल उडी लाडी गुडी लावा सारा त्याला
हिंदी अच्छा ये चैनल पे मतलब 10 मतलब एक स्लॉट चाहिए तो उसके लिए थोड़ा उसका लिमिट बढ़ा दो
अरे
10
हाँ
मिनट
চ্যানেলে 10 জনই বসে আছে রে
भाई एलएफटी ज्वाइन
हाँ बोलिए हाँ बोलिए
ये कौन है एलएफटी
हे योच
दे
असन
आर इंक्रीजिंग
ये तुम लोग का
जाऊ
फ्रेंड है
दे.
क्या कोई
नहीं
नाही
नहीं
बाबा,
नहीं
आपलं तर
नहीं,
नाही.
नहीं मेरा तो नहीं है
ए
हो गया ठीक है
लॉर्ड के सामने जाना ब्रो
क्या क्या
इनवाइट
कैन यू गो डिफेंडर
हां श्योर
कौन है
अरे तो त्याला पाहिजे
पॉसिबल खेलना की नाही
येतोय बे नाही अरे मी याला विचारला हा बोला हा ठीक आहे
पॉसिबल
अरे
क्या हुआ
हम
नहीं,
नहीं बसू
चलेगा,
भाभी
चलेगा,
मैं
चलेगा,
बैठता हूँ,
लॉर्ड
मैं
क्रिकेट मैं बैठता हूँ लॉर्ड क्रिकेट पे ले ले
इधर लॉर्ड आजा लॉर्ड इधर बजा
खेलो
अरे आजा ये जल्दी आ
चपाक
जल्दी आ
विनीत डुकरा
आजा लॉर्ड इधर बजा लॉर्ड
नहीं
आयुष्य फरक सगळी गेली येड्या खपाखप
भाई एक जन और
लॉर्ड आजा
आ गया ना लॉर्ड क्रैकन
यस
हो गया
हो गया
सही है ना
हां सही है
ओके चलो
नसी हाँ रो
Hello guys, at the time of midnight and we are starting with our first match of Valorant, and the map is split, which is a very small location, and not to mention there are very small gullies around this whole map, and every player does play a significant role in this map. So we will be looking forward to what both of the teams will look forward, which character will create a major difference for both of the teams. And we can see that Lord Kraken has already selected Jet, so he is going for a duelist. And Ace, Raze, and 360 No Hope both are trying for the Sentinel paths to get on a defensive side. And Max 07 is looking for a duelist, and Phoenix is on his eye. And Possible has just selected Sova, so he might have got some good lineups for the Sova in this map. And Chini Baba has selected Cypher, which is a very good agent for this map to select your trap. And Infected Virus has selected Omen for that smoking. And Vernette has selected Viper, another good agent. Okay. And Joy has selected Sky and Max for that Phoenix. So all of the teams both have quite a different strategy for every part of the game, and they both have different characters. So this will be a very interesting game for every team, because they will have to implement their strategies and their sights onto their enemies with all these characters that they have. Not to mention, it will be a tough team game. And the map of the split, you can see that this is the mid area, where you can easily move towards the A as well as on the B side. And this is the entrance from the attacker spawn, where you can directly go into the B side or the mid side. So, and Possible is definitely having some lineup, and he's already ready to shoot that recon dart to get the area revealed. And their team attackers are definitely going for a full push to B. Not to mention Cypher is setting some traps at the A entrance to look out for some backstabs. And here goes the first recon dart from Possible, and we'll see where it lands. And Sage has created a wall, which is definitely helping the teammates. And Viper is just, and you can see that Ace Race with that 2 kills from this Ghost. Possible taking Ace Race down, and Chini Baba with that Doi kill. And both the teams have lost 2 players, and not to mention defenders have lost another player. KV gets taken out easily, and 360 not hope with that burst mode fire takes down Possible. And now it's down to Jet versus Sage, with Sage very low on his health, and Jet with a shorty on his hand, and Jet dashes and takes down Sage with that shorty. A very good strategy coming out from the Jet, because she knew that she had a shorty which will definitely work on a close range, and dashing into the face of the enemy and using that was a definitely good strategy from Lord Kraken. So first round goes for the team of attackers, with Lord Kraken 2 kills, Chini Baba 2 kills, and Possible with that single kill on his hand. And not to mention 360 Hope, the Sage played very well, but he missed a couple of bullets for the first time, and then he totally lost and surrendered himself to the Jet. And now they are definitely going for a saving path, and the attackers will definitely have the right amount of money to buy all of the goodies they need. And Jet dashes directly into that enemy side, and Joy with that wolf trying to look out for the enemies, and there goes the blind. And Lord Kraken is already on fire this round, expected 2 kills from a single spray. And he takes down another kill. He's on total fire with a 3Ks. And Ace Race with that classic on his hand is definitely... And he takes down Ace Race. Ace Race takes down Lord Kraken easily with that classic. And it was a wonderful round coming out from the attackers again. Not to mention good effort coming out from the defenders because of the saving round that they had to face. But now they will have ample amount of money to buy the required weapons and a shield in this round again. And again you can see that the attackers are going for a Spectre buy with that full shield, because they are trying to save up the amount for the next rounds and make up a kind of insurance for the next round also. And you can see they are again going for a full push. And Jet again with that smoke trying to rush into the enemy side, and Chini Baba is definitely holding down that area. And Jet with that shotgun on his hand again trying to, and he takes down Joy. Lord Kraken takes down Joy with that shotgun, and he knows that he has to reach the face of the enemy to take down all of them in one shot. And the lineup comes from the Cypher camera, and one Walker takes down Max 07, and the defenders are down to 3 players, already a heavy loss of 2 players. And this was their full buy round, so they will have to go for another save. And one Lone Walker with that 7 HP on his hand, and he takes down KV easily. So wonderful round coming from Lone Walker again with that 2 kills on his hand. A wonderful round for team attackers as well, because of they had just bought the Spectre, and now they are going for that full buy for that Phantom Vandal buy. And it was a good thing that they had saved money for the next round. Where stream ended. Are currently in a very bad situation right now because they've already lost 3 rounds. Not to mention they lost their best chance of full buy round. That was the last round. So they will have to again go for like couple of half buys or even no buys and full save rounds. And Lone Walker directly jumps with the satchel into the enemy area, and Phoenix on it, and he takes down Phoenix. The blind does not work on Lone Walker this time, and the defenders are down to 3, and the Jet ult takes down one on his hand, and Viper takes down shot another player with a shorty, and 360 no hope with that reload, and Jet again, and possible takes down 3 continuous kill on that spray with that Spectre on his hand. Wonderful round coming out from Possible this time, and we had seen that Jet was on fire with that with her ult, and Sage had stopped in the middle of the fight because of the reload. If she hadn't, she might have taken Possible down, but it all comes to the timing of the Sage. And attackers are winning by a lead of 4-0, and defenders are again in a very tight situation because they need to win this round to gather up some economy for the next round, and they have been losing 4 rounds since then, and they have already faced 2 ecos already. So another eco might be very heavy loss on their gameplay. And here comes the first blind from the sky, trying to take a peek at Thor this drone, trying to scout out the enemy area. He finds Jet on that heaven position, and Chini Baba with that operator definitely covering up that mid area in order to prevent enemies going into the B side. And Max 7 not giving enough peak for Chini Baba to take down kills. And here comes the first blind. Because of the wall, it wasn't effective on Chini Baba, and Max takes down Chini Baba with that Phantom, and Joy is holding down that B side currently, and the attackers are definitely rotating towards the A side, and A side is completely empty right now, and there are 4 players already covering up that all of the entrance, all of the ways to reach A, and you can see Lone Walker holding down that area, and Sage and Jet are definitely coming, and he makes sure to get a nice shot, but not enough to kill the enemy, and he takes down Jet with that one shot, and he gets taken down by Sage with that Vandal, and Sage another one with that one tap. Sage is on fire because of that one tap, and she is definitely playing very good. He tries to take down another, and Omen comes to that blind and takes down the Sage. Wonderful round coming from the Omen and Sova. A great teamwork because they know that Sage was going all for that one tap kill, and if Sage had been survived a little more, then they would have been taken out because of that one tap. But wonderful round, wonderful teamwork we can see from the attackers right now, and all of them are playing very good. They know when to rotate and when to hold the positions.
Don't give them ground.
And Joy is again holding on that B area, not trying to lose another round, but defenders are completely defenseless, I would like to say, in this situation because of 0-5 score. And Sage, and he takes down Lord Kraken, takes down one easily. Max 07 loses and gets killed early in this round. Might be a heavy damage for his team, might be heavy loss for his team. And Showa with his ult trying to take down one, and no good for Sova, but KV takes down Chini Baba, and Cypher is down for team attackers, and you can see that the attackers have completely rushed into the A side, and they are still on a 4-player base as compared to the defenders who are on 3 players, and disadvantage coming out again for team defenders. But will they able to? And here comes another. KV gets taken out by Lord Kraken this time, and Lone Walker takes down Sage with that single headshot, and he might take another right now.
Killed their Omen.
And Joy with that sneaky kill onto the Omen, and gets taken down by Lord Kraken. Good round coming out from Lord Kraken with 3 kills on his hand, and he's definitely saying that he is a duelist and he will definitely get here entry frag for his team. His ult is ready right now. Cypher ult is ready, and Omen ult is ready. So 3 ults ready for both of the teams currently, but we will have to see which team uses them effectively, because last round Possible used his ult and was not able to get enough kills, not even a single kill, but he was making sure not to lose away his position to the enemies also. And you can see a kind of a half buy coming out from the defenders because of their low economy, and the attackers definitely with that full abilities, Phantom, Vandal buy, and full shield. They are not compromising on anything, and Viper gets taken down because of that ability. She wasn't able to change back into the gun and gets taken down by the Jet. And you can see Max 07 with his ult, he loses all the shots, he misses all the spray right now, and his ult gets completely wasted right now. 360
Here.
Hope is trying to go and gets taken down by Lord Kraken, which wasn't able even, and Lord Kraken with another kill
planted.
with Max 07, and Ace Craze is now looking for some kills to get his team first win round for this match. And he is definitely very, very sneaky right now because he knows the situation where he's in. It's a 2v3 situation. Definitely a disadvantage for team,
player
but he gets taken down by Omen, and here comes Joy, which also gets taken on by Raze. Another good round coming from the attackers, and the score is 7-0, which is a very, very huge advantage for the attackers because if they get a more round, couple of more rounds for this attacking part, then they won't have to do much things in the defenders, and they will definitely get a victory quite early. But if the same goes for the defenders, if they keep losing this defense round, then they will have to struggle in that attacking part. So a very, very tight situation coming out for defenders, and they are going for another save right now. This is, I think, their 4th save in this match, and this shows that the attackers are definitely dominating this game. And the Raze boom bot, and Jet dashes into the enemy area, and takes down one, and gets taken down by Sage with that classic because the Jet was already low. An infected virus takes down and gets taken down by Sage again. Sage has already taken down 2 players with that classic, and Ace Craze with that 8 HP and ult on his hand. Will he able to clutch this situation and get first round for his team? Or will he get taken down by the attackers? It's a good thing to see. And you can see that Sova and Raze are both in that crossfire position because, and you can see Jet takes one down with their headshot, and both of these players don't know their each other's position, and Jet has definitely an advantage, and Jet gets taken down by Raze. A very, very unfortunate round because Jet might have completely closed this round, but Raze with that sneaky step right there and totally not giving away the position. So that was a very again a tough round for the defenders, and they were not able to win this round again. So score is 8-0 with defenders at 0 points and attackers at 8 points. And the attackers, you can see Jet and Raze, Lord Kraken and Lone Walker, both are completely carrying their team over their shoulders and completely dominating the defenders single-handedly. And Lord Kraken with that early spray misses the few shots. And here comes the Viper acid to damage the enemy, but not that much effective because it was able to partially block the entrance towards the A side. And here comes a trap from the Cypher trying to stop the backstab if there are any during the rotation, and Lone Walker with that very silent movements trying to move towards the mid position, and all of the team is completely rotating with 1 player still, 2 players still at A, and 3 are currently rotating. Lord Kraken and Chini Baba are still at A, and they take down 2 of the defenders right here right now. And Sage has a revive on her hand, so if she revives and they lose another round. And Lord Kraken with that 3 kills, but Sage takes down Lord Kraken, and Sage is in a tight position because she will definitely face all of them. And Sage goes for a revive to the Joy. Joy is back in the game, and Sage with that 2 kills, continuous 2 kills with a Phantom and a classic. Wonderful effort coming out from the Sage. It was a totally, I would say, an amazing thing coming out from the Sage. And Joy takes down, and this is the first round coming out for our defenders because of the effort from the Sage that he took down 2 of the good players of the attackers. One with the Phantom and another with the classic with a minor millisecond gap. And the Omen and Sage might be thinking where they were lacking in this round, but still they have an advantage of 7 rounds. So they will definitely forget about the last round and will move towards the next rounds of this game. But a good round coming out from defender, especially Sage. So Sage is a good player for the defenders, and she will definitely be the player that will make a change in the coming rounds also. And you can see the attackers are playing quite a... And Lord Kraken takes down AS Craze early in this map. A heavy loss for defenders coming out in just their first 10 seconds of this game. And now all of the attackers are pushing into the B side because they know that the defenders are already on one player loss. And Joy with that headshot, but does not take down any because of that Phantom. And 360 no hope again. Sage, which is doing very, very good and takes down one from the attackers, but still they are still at a player loss. And we can see Reyes is holding that area, and Viper skip it coming out from KV, and KV is definitely holding all of these area under her Viper spit. So tight round coming out from both of the players teams are, and you can see Sage takes on Omen while gets taken down by, and a random spray coming out from Sova. Now turn to Classic and takes down, KV takes down Sova right in and makes sure to secure another round for his team. A good round coming out from KV again, and it was a wrong decision coming out from the Sova to switch to Classic, and KV was also on his last couple of bullets, so that may have also changed the part of the game, but he was successfully able to get a kill on his hand with his last few bullets. Another good round coming out from defenders, and this might be the time that they're finally feeling into this game. And the score is currently 8-2, with attackers having a point lead of 6 points. So there is a lot to cover for the defenders, but still we have a lot of game to rep, and after 2 rounds it will be a side change, so we will have to see if the defenders will have another thing for the next round. And you can see Lone Walker takes down early kill, and defenders again on that loss, and you can see that Max07 takes down Lord Kraken, who is the best player currently this match, and 360 no hope is still doing his best to get those kills, and the ult goes wasted. And you can see AS takes on possible, and the attackers are down to 2 players, with defenders also down to 2 players now, and both of them are in the same line and gets taken down by Joy. Joy with that spray on 2 kills on his hand at the most essential moment of this game, and now defenders will be definitely moving on to the 3rd point of this match. And still attackers have 5-point lead, but what might happen in this when the side change, and we are definitely into the last round. So if the score goes like 8-4, then the attackers, which are currently the defenders, will definitely have a hard time because they will have to cover up that 4-point lead. But if the score goes like 9-3, then the attackers will definitely have an easy match coming in the next 12 rounds of this game. So very tight situation for defenders right now, but attackers are definitely playing it easy and strategically. And the recon dart goes from the Sova, trying to get revealed, and Sage is on that wall, and there comes the steps from the water, and Lone Walker survives that spray, and now is on his ult with that catcher, trying to, and takes down, and possible takes down Sage, which was an essential teammate for the defenders, and they lost one of their gems early this game. And you can see possible is, and you can see 2 players are completely blocked by Lord Kraken, completely holded by Lord Kraken into that mid area, so that his team can completely get inside. And Max07 gets taken down by Omen, and the defenders are completely dominated in just 5 seconds of this game, and a random spray throughout the wall just killed KV also. So 9-3 is the score, and now the sides have changed. Now will be an essential time for the attackers right now to come back into this game, because they are on a 6-point loss already. So a tight situation, because they will have to keep this up, keep their hopes and spirits high, and also try their best to win their round from the starting of this match, from the starting of the second half. And if they lose one round, then they become one step closer to losing this match. And the other team, the team which is defending right now, is definitely going to have it easy and slowly, and not going to give any kind of position or any kind of hint of what they are trying to do right now. And Viper with that smoke, throwing it early in this match, and it gets directly into this heaven area at the B map. A wonderful lineup coming out from the Viper, totally worth looking for this match. And Ace Grace is with that ghost on his hand, and he spots Lord Prick and gets taken out by Lord Prick and easily with that spray from Frenzy right early in this match. And the defense and the attackers are now at the loss of one player. So stopped the stump, but are not able to completely kill, but gave a damage to Sage. Sage is now ready for healing, and Viper is definitely trying
No charges left.
to boost up that toxin and create some lineup for her team. And Teeny Baba takes down Viper, which was and Teeny Baba with that free from the ghost. And here comes a diffuse coming out,
Player standing.
and Max 07 gets taken out, and now it's down to Sage alone. Sage with that, and Sage gets taken down by Teeny Baba. Wonderful effort from the Sage to use the burst mode, but only takes down one player and gets taken out by Teeny Baba. Another good round, and our score is 10-3. So very, very difficult situation. Comeback is definitely near impossible, I would say, because the shape the defenders are in right now, they are at the best shape, and they will definitely not going to give another chance to the attackers to take down a couple of more rounds. And the attackers are 3 rounds and 7 round gap, and they are into their 6th save of this match. A huge amount of save rounds coming out from attackers because of the situation they are in. And Soa with that drone trying to scout out the enemies easy, and it tags the Sage. Sage is an essential member of this match for the attackers right now. And here comes the spray from his face, and Sage takes down 2 players easily. And here comes the backstab again.
Down A.
Now both of the teams are on 3v3 situation, and the spike is completely with the Joy in its safe hands. And Joy might be looking for an option to rotate to the B side, and Lone Walker gets taken down by Ace Space. So Ace Space is definitely having a good time right now, and the spray coming out from Teeny Baba takes down Ace Space easily with that Spectre. And Joy is definitely rotating towards the B side because she knows that it is a very, very tight situation at the A side. And KV is following up with,
Enemy remaining.
and Lord Kraken
Spike
takes
down
down
B.
Joy
30
because of that
seconds left.
open plant, and now they have an advantage of 1 player, but both of the players of the defenders are very, very low on his health. Might be a couple of bullets, might be a single bullet. And KV gets taken out by Teeny Baba easily, and both of the players of the defenders survive on a very low HP. So very unfortunate situation coming out from KV. She might have clutched this situation, but no good because they lost another round. So score is now 11-3 right now. And again, I would say that this is still not late for the attackers to come back into this game. But if they're not going to try to come back, then they are definitely going to lose this first game. And you can see 2 players are going from the mid while 3 are going from the main side. And Infected Virus takes down Ace Craze, the duelist from the attackers right now. And Joy with that Spectre on his hand and tries to scout out the enemies with her. And she misses the Omen, I guess, if it's not wrong. And Max 07 gets taken by Lord Kraken. KV takes down Teeny Baba. KV takes down Lord Kraken also. KV is on fire, and Joy takes down Infected Virus. So a single person advantage coming from and a double person advantage coming for the attackers right now because of Joy. And Sage takes down Possible at the last time. So 3 players from the attackers survived in this game, and the score is now 11-4. And this might be the turning point where they start to come back and look forward into this game to win, to get closer to the victory. Still, there are a lot of points behind to reach the victory, but yes, they will definitely going to something new, something strategic in this game. And again they are going to go for the same thing that they did in the last round. And Lord Kraken with that early ult in this round. And Ace Craze is now very and Cypher traps, you can see 2 Cypher traps on a single area, so very will be a tight situation for those who enter into this area. And here comes the first enemy marking, and Lord Kraken is definitely looking out for the enemies to take down with that ult. And Cypher with that spray. Max07 is going, and you can see KV with that camping position takes down Lord Kraken, who was on his ult. So ult for KV, Lord Kraken goes to null right now, and all of the area attackers team have rotated towards the A side, and Omen is alone in that mid area trying to stop a backstab if it comes from the mid position. And there is Lone Walker in that A side, might take down and gets taken on by Ace Craze. Now the attackers have an advantage of 2 players, and Infected Virus takes Max07, who was a duelist for the attackers right now. And Infected Virus is on 33 HP, very low and tight situation for him. And the defender might try to take this round, because if they take this round, then the next will be and Infected Virus takes KV on that 33 HP. Joy takes down another with his hand. Possible is down right now, and Chini Baba is a lone player remaining, because the Lord Kraken takes down the Infected Virus. And another good round coming out from attackers this time, and Chini Baba is in that corner position trying to get a couple of exit kills, but gets taken on by Sage. Sage is a wonderful player right now, guys, and she is the one that is completely dominating from her team, but still she needs some team support, and especially Max07, who is completely the bottom fragger for her team. And Max0 has a duelist on his hand. He is a capable player. He has all the abilities that he needs, but it's not. It does not feel like it's his day tonight. And the defenders are still chilling out with that saving round, and with that Spectre by Sheriff by Judge and Frenzy by, and again the same lineup directly into this B heaven area. And the attackers are, this is the 3rd time they are repeating their strategy to get entry into the B side. And here comes the ult from the Sky. Might try to, and Sky gets taken down by Jet with that Judge on her hand. Lord Kraken has already taken on 1 player, and Lord KV is there and does not get spotted by Sova. And here is a very funny situation. KV with Lord Kraken, and Lord Kraken gets taken out because of the missed judgment coming out. And KV, and here comes the revival from the stage. Joy is now back into this game. It might be a tough situation, and Max07 now finally takes down Lone Walker in this round. And all the players of the attackers are currently in mid, so they have an option to rotate to B as well as to A as well. And this will be a thing to watch, because Infected Virus is into that area, is into that vent area on Classic on his head. A single burst into the head of the enemy will definitely take someone down. And Chini Baba is holding onto that. And here comes the classic burst shot that I was talking about right now. And he gets taken down by KV. Good effort by Infected Virus, but gets taken down. And time is running low. 12 seconds, 11 seconds.
10
seconds.
And Sage must plan, and Sage is completely busy with Chini Baba and Sage. And time goes to 3 to 1 seconds. And the attackers have lost this round because of the time limit. And Sage is now going for that save. Disappointing round coming out from the attackers, because they completely had the defenders in that 5v4 situation, but the time did not allow them to win this round. But if they had a couple of seconds, like 30 seconds, then they might have definitely won this round. And now comes full buy from the defenders. All of them are going from Phantom, 1 with Vandal and 1 with Spectre this time, while the attackers are going with 3 Phantoms, 1 Lucky and 1 Spectre on his hand. And 360 No Hope with that Elder Flame Vandal, and Ace Craze with that early ult. And here comes the ult and ult gets taken down early. Max07 has just wasted his ult because of the abilities used by the defenders, and there is still no entry frag coming out from Max07 right now. And he might be disappointed by himself because it's like the third time he has wasted his ult, and it is taking him time also to get his ult back to 6 points. And Chini Baba takes down KV from that receiver position. Lord Kraken is holding into that B side, and Ace Craze is alone into that A side with her teammates. And 2 players are already into this A side, and 2 are currently rotating. Ace Craze is now holding that area, and possible takes down Max 07 again. So not a good day from Max 07, I would say. And Ace Kraken with that headshot from the behind. Now she has a Bucky, and now Possible is on his way, and she takes down Possible this time, and she misses the Lord Kraken, and Lord Kraken is
Here.
alone with her teammate, and Tristino Hope is the sole player remaining. And I know what she is capable of, and she takes down Omen, another spray, and a continuous 2 kills coming out from 362 Hope with that Elder Mandel. Wonderful round coming out from the Sage again, with that taking that 2 players from a single kill and getting back onto this game with 11 HP. What a wonderful round coming out from the Sage. This is the 3rd round she has played for her team, and now the score is 6-12. So it's still not late. If the attackers continue to play like this, then they might have a chance to go into the overtime. But one heavy mistake for their team, and they will definitely lose this match, because it's already a match point for the defenders. 360 no hope is totally on fire. Even with that Sage, he's not an ordinary Sage, guys. He is a battle Sage for you. And they are trying to get into the mid area, and a random spray from Joy misses the shot, and Infected Virus is still in this game. And there comes the Molly from Phoenix, and Ace Craze takes down 2 right now with Infected Virus and Lost Kraken. So 2 players are lost for the defenders right now, and it was a good strategy from Max 07 to throw into that fire into that area. And you can see Chini Baba with that frenzy on and take down Joy, and he might go for a weapon, but the weapon has already been taken by the teammate, and a wonderful wall coming out from the Sage at the right time. And here comes the plant coming out from the Sage, and Lone Walker is alone in that area, gets taken down by Ace Craze. Ace Craze has already got 3 kills on his hand. 32 HP is enough for him to take down another player, but Cypher is alone trying to break a wall with that knife on his hand. And here comes another round for the attackers. A good teamwork coming out from the attackers right now, and although it was a save round for the defenders, now they are definitely going for a full round. And you can see Joy with that operator. He might have a chance with that operator, and the defenders are definitely going for a full buy, because they will definitely try to make sure that this is the last round that they play in this match. Otherwise, the longer this match goes, the attackers will have the more advantage in this game. So it's finally down to 7-12, and with attackers now trying to make a comeback in this game. And Max 07 trying to get a couple of entry frags for his team, and he hasn't been able to perform well in this match, so he will definitely try to improve himself. And KV takes down Chini Baba, who was coming for the backstab, and Sage again with that 2 spray takes down Lord Kraken and Infected Virus. It's like Sage has just turned on God mode right now, and a wonderful round. And there is a 3-man advantage coming for the attackers right now. And Joy gets taken down by the ult of, and Possible again gets taken down by Max 07. Max 07 has done a good effort in this round. Now the score is 8-12. Again, a tight situation now coming out from the side of the defenders, because they are losing the last 3 to 4 rounds continuously, and the attackers are currently on a roll this second half of this game. And if this roll continues, then they are definitely going for the overtime. Score is definitely 8-12, but still the defenders have an advantage, because they just need to win 1 round. And the attackers are definitely making sure to make this winning last round a very, very tough situation for for the defenders. And Ace Craze, and you can see Chini Baba and Lord Kraken with that crossfire. Whenever someone gets trapped in that trap, and they both will have the ult and the judge to kill down the enemy. And Sova with that drone trying to start out, but gets none of it. And possible might have spotted Joy and will try to fall back. And KV with that
I've got
single
your
player
trail.
on that A. And a nice spray coming out from the KV, not to panic in this situation. And both the teams now are on 4-4 players. And because of the spray coming out from the KV, now the attackers are rotating towards the A side. And the A is completely empty right now. And Infected Virus is alone and using his abilities to get a couple of kills. And here comes the ult from the Viper, which might be able to get another round for the attackers. And she is using all of her abilities right now to get one more round, to not let this round go away. And the Viper and Joy are definitely low on this. And Joy gets taken out possible. And now they will have to go inside that Viper's pit. And but whenever they go, they will be down to 1 HP. And here comes the first spray from KV. Takes down Sova. And Lord Kraken takes down the Viper, one of the crucial members. Because of and Ace Craze takes down Lord Kraken. Lord Kraken was smart enough to take down Viper early to remove that ult from the map, but gets taken down by Ace Craze. Nice effort coming out from Ace Craze this round. The score is definitely 9-12, and the defenders are definitely desperate to win just one last round to get a victory for this match. But the attackers are definitely trying their best not to lose this round. They are definitely making sure to win each and every round they can get for their teammates. And it's like they are on a completely different level. They have definitely enhanced their mode, and Chini Baba gets taken down by Sage early in this match. A huge loss coming out from, and Lone Walker with that spray. I don't think they are playing with any strategy right now. The defenders are completely playing mindlessly and get on a play. And Lord Kraken with that kill, possible with that kill on KV. And now it's down to 2 players. Sage has an ult to revive, and she is definitely going for a revive for Jet. And Ace Craze is back into this game, and Joy is definitely peeking out to get a kill of, and Sage gets taken down. And here comes the third kill coming out from Jet, and here comes the fourth kill coming out from Lord Kraken. And the defenders have won this match. It was a very, very wonderful match right now, and the kind of comeback they were trying, the attackers were trying to do, they were partially successful, but still they lost the match. Ace Craze and 360 No Hope, one of the good players that you have saw in this match, and Lord Kraken was totally dominating in this game with Chini Baba. And the last round for Chini Baba might have been a demolishing round for this team, but was covered up by Lord.
पूरा गेम नॉट
मेरे को तो हराने का था मेरे को तो हराने का था
हाँ वही मैं क्या छूटा कितना बोल रहा था भाई भाई क्या
टॉक्सिक का बोलता है ये लोग।
बहुत टॉक्सिक है वे कुछ
हम लोग तो मस्त खेल रहे थे भाई।
आम्ही तर टाइमपास साठी खेळतो.
अभी टाइम पास के लिए खेल रहे थे फुल भाई एकदम।
भाई बहुत गाली दे रहा था, अरे कुछ भी खेलो गाली दे रहा था वो सब।
क्या बंगाली में बोल रहे थे, क्या बोल रहा?
हाँ क्या मालूम। ये बोले अभी गेम से थोड़ी किक करेगा।
गेम चल अच्छा खेल रहे, होप भी अच्छा खेल रहे, इन भी अच्छा खेल।
अरे गेम पॉज करता था, सम खत्म।
है ना,
बहुत ही चूतिया प्लेयर था भाई।
किसका दोस्त था?
लोन वॉकर का।
वो बोला था वो गैलेक्सीज के
लोन वॉकर टॉक्सिक नहीं रहेगा।
हाँ लोन वॉकर वो ठीक बोल रहा है, ठीक कर रहा था। लॉर्ड क्रेकन भाई अलग
खेलेगा क्या?
फिर बीच में वो पुकाई आ गया, वो मालूम है ना रेस प्लेयर डायमंड वाला, वो आया था बीच में।
म्हणजे मला बरं झालं मग इकडच्या टीम मध्ये जरा हरलं तरी जरा नाही का ओव्हरकेट होता मला.
कैसा था स्ट्रीमिंग? अच्छा हुआ?
स्ट्रीम अच्छा,
कास्टिंग कैसा हुआ?
अबे कास्टिंग तो चुम्मेश्वरी तैयार है।
ए गाली नहीं देने का स्ट्रीम पे, ठीक है?
ये मेरे को लिंक दे रे.
ये गाली नहीं देने का स्ट्रीम पे।
चुप रहे
क्या?
अरे ऐसा कोई हुआ ना
माइनस ही सबसे
बताने का पहले।
पहले कैसे बताएंगे?
नहीं मतलब मैच में ही बता देने का।
क्या तुम्हारा क्या बोल होता का तो?
आम्हाला काहीच नाही, मी तर कास्ट
नहीं नहीं मुझे पॉसिबल तुम लोग को कुछ बोल रहा था क्या पॉसिबल
नहीं नहीं माला नहीं।
नहीं नहीं हमको ज्यादा कुछ नहीं बोला, पर वो लाइक बोल रहा था 30 है लाइक इन जनरल बोल रहा था वो साला, पॉइंट
हाँ
आउट नहीं
मतलब
कर रहा था।
डिसअपॉइंटमेंट में बोल रहे थे
हाँ
तुम।
मेरे को बोला क्या? मेरे को नहीं समझा, वो बंगाली में बात कर
हाँ
रहा था
बंगाली में कुछ बोल रहा था, मेरे को चेक से नहीं सब। वो इन जनरल 30 है, ये वो कुछ बात कर रहा
के
था।
ऊपर चढ़ जा।
आराम से लाइव स्ट्रीम चालू है।
अरे ऐसा भी कभी कभी अरे वो होता है रे क्या बोलते हैं बंगाली लोग का थोड़ा एक्सेंट थोड़ा एग्रेसिव लगता है कभी कभी।
हाँ
अबे नहीं एक्चुअली
अरे
बोल
वो-
रहा था वो।
अरे वो
हो सकता है
इन्फेक्टेड
किसी और चीज के बारे में बात कर रहा हो। अबे
हाँ प्यार
अबे तू
वार
अपना
दे
तेरे
जहर
को नाम
फैलाने का
लेके
ना
बोला क्या?
इन्फेक्टेड।
तेरे को नाम लेके बोला क्या?
क्या तेरा नाम का क्या मतलब भाई? तू
मैं
जहर
नाम
नहीं
बोलने
फैला
का ना
सकता तू।
कोरोना दे दूंगा चुप बैठ।
हाँ
कल बोल रहा चुप बोल रहा हो दाइशी
ऐसी डायलॉग
दाइशी डायलॉग
वैसे वो
बोला
बोल
था
हम लोग बंद कर देंगे फिर।
भारी था रे क्या टाइमिंग था वो डायलॉग का।
सबको दिखा, लाइव दिखा विनीत।
समझ जाता पर
चलो गाइस, थैंक यू
आई
फॉर
था
जॉइनिंग इन।